Yo, what's pippy poppin', pop droppin' looking gamers? Welcome to the first episode of Gaming Week. And in today's episode of Gaming Week, we're going to be talking about Pikmin. But not just regular Pikmin, no. We're going to be talking about some new Pikmin that I designed. Now, these could be either for the new Pikmin Pokemon Go kind of style game that's going to be coming out soon, or it could be for Pikmin 4, if that game ever releases, which I highly doubt. Before we get into the new Pikmin, I think I should probably just establish what current Pikmin there already are. So this is the main set of 7 Pikmin here that were just featured in Pikmin 3 Deluxe. So you've got the winged Pikmin, the purple Pikmin, the white Pikmin, the blue Pikmin, the red Pikmin, the yellow Pikmin, the rock Pikmin, and these two which aren't in the latest games, which are Bulbmin and Mushroom Pikmin. So yeah, that's all of the Pikmin that are currently out, but let's get right into my brand new Pikmin designs. Alright, starting off we have green Pikmin, and their ability would be to influence plant growth, which can be used to traverse around the environment, whether it was like growing vines to to climb up, or possible bridges and stuff like that could be grown out of plants to get across areas. So yeah, that's green Pikmin. Also, they would also be able to swing on their tails on like branches and stuff like that, and would be able to like slightly glide with their large ears. So yeah, that's green Pikmin there. Next up is spiky Pikmin. Spiky Pikmin are essentially an enhanced combat Pikmin, which are essentially just ammo to hit enemies with, a bit like the rock Pikmin are currently if you play the game, where you kind of just use them to lob at enemies. But yeah, that's spiky Pikmin. Next up is powder Pikmin, which would act as snowballs, freezing the enemies that you throw them at. And also, because they're made of snow and made of ice, they would be able to float on the water, unlike most of the other Pikmin. Alright, next up we have orange Pikmin, which they're based, obviously they're supposed to look a little bit like a dog, and their ability would be able to sniff out hidden fruits and other such materials and stuff like that are hidden down in the earth, that you'd be able to locate thanks to the orange Pikmin. And also they would probably be able to walk over probably what you'd see as like muddy areas, which other Pikmin would get like stuck in. They'd be able to traverse through at the same speed as what normal Pikmin walk at. Anyway, now I think what will likely happen is for Pikmin Go, and I think possibly we might see this in Pikmin 4 as well, is that since Pikmin is a Nintendo-owned franchise, we might see crossover Pikmin. Like, as an example, this is the Mustache Pikmin that I designed, which is obviously based on the Mario series, and this Pikmin would be able to jump up super high to reach previously inaccessible areas, because when you've played Pikmin games, quite a lot of them involve areas that are high up that you can't exactly access quite a lot of the time, and sometimes you have to do different things to get up and stuff like that, or sometimes you just can't access them at all. But thanks to the Mustache Pikmin, you'll be able to now reach those areas. Next up is the Pikmin, which is obviously based on the Pokemon series and the Pokemon Pikachu. And I imagine that this Pikmin, it'd be quite similar to the electric Pikmin or the yellow Pikmin that are already in the games, but this specific Pikmin would be able to tase enemies, because Pikachu can obviously conduct its own electricity. And I imagine it would probably have some kind of electric field around it that would hit surrounding enemies. Lastly, we have the Nookmin. And these Pikmin would be able to stash golden fruits that you can find in the game, and stash one of them in their bag flower to be able to hold, as well as also another item that they would be holding, which would be really useful, because then that way you've got a Pikmin that's holding 2 items at the same time. So yeah, that's all the Pikmin I designed. Which new Pikmin that I designed was your favourite? Let me know down in the comments, as well as also any other Pikmin ideas that you have. Thanks for watching this video. Hoping to get more game videos out soon. Share this with Arlo, because I want Arlo to see it. See you gamers soon. Bye.